Let's take, for example, a model I found on Sketchfab. I want to bring it into Warno, and I'll now show you how to do it. First, we need to download the model, download it in FBX format, unzip it, open it, and inside we have two folders, Source and Textures. We need to convert these textures to PNG format. Warno does not support JPG, only PNG. Go to any conversion website and just upload your textures there, then download the converted textures. We also need to rename them after we download them. You can see on the screen how they should be renamed. Only rename the ending. You should not rename the material name or the numbers. After that, open Blender and delete everything unnecessary. Bring the FBX from the source folder into Blender, import it. As we can see, our object is currently without textures. Go to the Textures folder and sort them by name for convenience. Then go back to Blender, go to the Shading tab and remove all unnecessary nodes. Now, as we can see in Blender, there are materials with different numbering. We also have textures with matching numbers. We see which material the object in Blender uses and just bring in the textures with the same name. Next, we need to hook them all up to our model. The one with the letter B goes to base color. The one with the letter R requires setting color space to non-color and plugging R into roughness. Then we also need to set non-color for the normal map and connect it to the normal map color. After that, connect metallic, set non-color there and plug the color into metallic. That's it. The textures are applied. Move on to the next object. Check the material number in Blender, go to the Textures folder and copy all files with the same numbering. Hook R to roughness with non-color. Connect normal map, also set to non-color, to the normal map input. Metallic and non-color to the metallic socket. And base color in sRGB to the base color socket. Go on to the next object and again bring over all the files that belong to material 27. Connect R to roughness, set to non-color. You'll notice we also have a file with the letter O, that is Ambient Occlusion. For now, just leave it in your shader. At the moment, it's not strictly required. Also set it to non-color. Next, connect the normal map set non-color. The one with B remains sRGB and is connected to base color. For metallic, use non-color and connect it as well. Make sure for each object that you've set non-color or sRGB correctly. This is mandatory. Now, regarding Ambient Occlusion, to set it up properly, go to Material Properties, scroll down and find Custom Properties. Click New, edit it, set type to string, and name it Yevg AO. Click OK. Then you need to copy the name of the AO file and paste it here. Move on to the next figure, look at its material number, and again drag in textures that match that name. Do the same process. R to roughness, set non-color. O, you leave off to the side and set to non-color. Normal map also set to non-color and connected to normal map. M to metallic with non-color. B and sRGB to base color. And don't forget about the file with O. As I mentioned before, you need to open Material Properties, set Custom Properties, and add Yevgeyo. After we've done all that, we need to do something very important. Select all your objects using the A key on your keyboard. Go to Transform, and as you can see, the size is at 0.0, 0.0, 0.27, but we need it to be 1. This is very important. To do this, press Ctrl+A and select Scale. Now, as you can see, scale becomes 1, which is what we need. We also need to turn all objects into one single object. Go to Object and select Join. Next is another crucial thing. If your model is below Blender's grid, any part that's beneath the grid will not be considered a structure in the game. You need your object to be at or just slightly below that grid. I press Ctrl+A again and select Location to apply changes. Sometimes when you try to export to Warno, you might get an error saying that your object has more than 3 UV maps. To fix this, export your file in OBJ format. Then re-import it into Blender. Delete the old object. Now you won't have the error about having more than 3 UV maps. Also, after doing that, we have to go back to shading and re-add the file ending in O for the material where it disappeared. That can happen when converting to OBJ and importing it back. Drag in the O file, go to Material Properties, find Custom Properties, add a new property, edit it, set type to string and name it Huge AO. Copy the file name of your AO file and paste it in. Do this for every material that uses the file ending in O. Bring in the O file and make sure it's non-color. Then again, go to Material Properties, Custom Properties, add string named Huge AO. Copy the AO file name and paste it there. Now we need to add points from which our units will shoot. Press Shift+A, choose Empty, Plain Axes. Next, click Object Properties, the yellow square. On the right, look for Wireboard Display and check Axes. Open the Warno Map Editor documentation PDF and see how you should name the empty bone you just created. Go back to Blender and rename it, for example, Fixed Tire 1. You can also rename your model to avoid issues, but make sure to use Latin letters instead of Cyrillic. Now rotate this bone so that the x-axis points in the direction you want the unit to fire. Move it to the window. Copy it and also move it to another window. Rename it, for example, Fixed Tier 2. You need to do this for each window or however many windows you want to place firing points. It won't matter much in the game, but it's better to have particles coming from the correct spot rather than the building center. Move them to each window as needed. After that, go to Steam, right-click on Warno, go to Installed Files, Browse, and go to the Tools folder. Now run Create New DecorSet.bat. Enter the name for your new DecorSet. Once it's created, go to this PC, local disk C, look for Users, find your user folder, and look for saved games. Go to Yugen Systems, Warno, and open the DecorSets folder. You'll see the new DecorSet you just created. Go to Definitions NDF, and paste the example I'll leave in the description or pinned comment. Copy it and paste it here in Definitions NDF. Go to the Cool Houses folder you created and make a new folder named Models. Open it, then create another new folder with the name of your model, e.g. House 1. Copy this path, go back to Blender, press A to select all objects, click Export, choose FBX, and paste the path you copied. Choose Path Mode, Copy. Turn on Embed Textures, the little checkbox, and check Custom Properties. In Apply Scaling, select FBX All. For Forward, choose Y Forward. Go to Geometry and check Triangulate Faces. In Armature, uncheck Add Leaf Bones, and also uncheck Animation. Export your model and name it House1_High. Now we need to add 2 more texture variations. This is for optimizing the model. The farther away you are, the fewer polygons it uses, which helps reduce game load. Select your model, click the wrench icon, Modifiers panel, click Add Modifier, and find Decimate. After adding it, check Planar and set an angle limit so that, for example, you end up with about 731 faces. Click Apply, then press Tab to enter Edit Mode, press A to select everything, then go to Mesh, Cleanup, Delete Looses. Press A again to select all, then Mesh, Merge, by Distance, and again Mesh, Normals, Recalc. Outside, you can do delete looses again if you want, it's optional, but if Warno complains about leftover faces that are not connected, it helps to clean them up. Export again to FBX and name it House1_Mid. I already have it, so I'll just overwrite. Then press Ctrl+Z a few times to go back to before you applied the Decimate modifier. This time, make the decimation even higher so there are fewer faces. Apply the modifier. Select just the house, press Tab for Edit Mode, press A, then Mesh, Cleanup, Delete Looses. I forgot to do this in the video, but do it again. Then press A again, Mesh, Normals, Recalc Outside, and once more A, then merge by distance. Exit edit mode, press A to select all objects. Export FBX, name it House 1 Low. I already have one, so I'll overwrite. Make sure the same export settings are used as before. You can save these export settings by clicking the plus icon so you don't have to set them every time. After exporting these three models, move your textures to the folder you just created. Models, House 1, then go to Cool Houses, Definitions. Definitions NDF and configure the name for your model, for example, House 1. Now replace this path with your path. Check the folders where your model is located and enter that path here. Cool Houses /models /house 1. Also rename the model references for ModelMid and ModelLow. You might have noticed there are also ModelHigh Destination, ModelMid Destination, and ModelLow Destination. You can make an additional destroyed version of your building. For example, you can check Tools, Example Assets, Meshes, and look at the .blend file that the developers left for us. You can also animate how your building collapses, but that's explained more thoroughly in the PDF file. I didn't make a separate destroyed model for this house, so I just copy and paste the existing one. You can even skip having a destroyed model altogether. Warno will generate damage on your model after it's destroyed, which I'll show later. Here we can set whether our model will break or not. There's also LodConfig. You can open the PDF file, press Ctrl+F, and find information about LodConfig there. The one that works best for me is LodConfig building, so I copy and paste it into our definitions.ndf. There's also BuildingType. Press Ctrl+F and paste that into the PDF. You can read more about the different building types in the tutorial that the developers provided. I'll go with BuildingType Big, just copying and pasting it here. We can also set IsForDistrict to true or false. If true, your units can enter the building. If false, they can't. Now copy that. Cool House's name that you used when creating the DecorSet, go to your Warno folder and open Level Build. Find the folder of the custom map you're making, open map.ndf, and add your newly created DecorSet there. That's it. Exit. Then go back to Tools and run launchGeneration.bat. Wait until it finishes. Your model is successfully generated. Also run launchDataPacking.bat. After that, open Steam, click Play on Warno, and start the Map Editor. Open your custom map. Use the filter to search for the name you gave your object House 1 and place it. As you can see, the model was successfully added. We can adjust it a bit. Now, to let units enter our building, we need to create a selection zone. Press Shift plus T and place the selection zone around the perimeter of the building. Next, go to the tag filter and set the required tag for our building. Click Audit to check if the map has errors. Then exit, run map baking, type in the name of your custom map, and just launch Warno. Go to Solo Skirmish, select your custom map, and load it. As we can see, our custom model is already on the map and has its own LODs to reduce load on your computer. Send your units to check how they occupy the building, and buy some artillery to see how it will break down. You can also check that units are firing from the correct window. As you can see, wherever I place the empty bones, that's where they shoot from. Now let's see how the building collapses. As you can see, Warno automatically generated a destroyed texture for the building. Next, I'll show you a building with its own custom destroyed model. Here's what that looks like. You can also create not just buildings, but any type of structures, signs, trees, fences, etc. If you want to add another model, simply create another folder here, call it House 2, go to Definitions, open definitions.ndf. Copy that section. Paste it and edit it. In House 2, you put the model and its textures, and that's it. You've now got two models. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, leave a comment or head over to the Evgen System Discord server and ask your questions regarding the map editor in the dedicated channel. Bye.